Hey, real quick before anything else, think about the last time you watched a scene that deserved impact but the audio just didn't. That gap between what your eyes see and what your ears feel disappears the first week you live with the Hisense AX5140Q. This is for the kind of person who notices when sound just misses the moment. You're not settling for louder. You want sound that fills space, carries weight, and actually feels woven into the room. You know when explosions lack presence and when dialogue floats without weight. You're done with thin, flat audio that never quite matches the visuals. Before you get too far, take a moment to check the current price and stock. Sound systems this immersive with Dolby Atmos and DTS don't sit still once people hear how they transform a room. You probably remember the moment you realized your old setup wasn't enough anymore. Maybe voices kept getting buried under music, maybe action scenes didn't hit the way they should, or maybe every big moment felt like it was happening in your head instead of around you. That's when you know the compromise phase is over. Once the Hisense AX5140Q becomes your daily audio driver, there's this immediate sense of presence. Sound doesn't just play, it moves. High channels lift effects above and around you instead of keeping everything stuck at ear level. Dialogue stays anchored and clear without you riding the volume. That low-level frustration you didn't even know you were carrying just vanishes, and suddenly you start feeling the emotion in every scene. You feel it during movie nights when thunderous effects spread through the room instead of sitting behind the screen. You feel it when music plays and instruments feel distinct instead of crowded. You feel it during game sessions where spatial cues actually help immersion instead of just being noise in the background. Even regular TV starts sounding richer and more intentional. It's not about how many watts it lists on paper. It's about how every channel plays its part so nothing fights for attention. Once you experience that level of balance, going back to weaker sound feels like stepping down, not just in quality, but in enjoyment. If you're even considering this, don't hang around waiting for random price dips or stock quirks. Gear this capable, especially with wireless sub and flexible inputs, gets scooped up by people who want serious sound without hassle. You might be wondering if Bluetooth and Roku TV Ready are just conveniences. That doubt disappears the moment audio streams seamlessly without lag or dropout and your TV syncs without awkward delays. The way it handles HDMI, ARC, optical, and USB feels intuitive instead of forced. The surprise benefit is how adaptable it feels. You're not locked into one kind of listening. Easy play and the 7 EQ modes mean you adjust the mood without wrestling menus. You stop tweaking settings and just enjoy what's playing. Sound feels layered, not flat height cues wrap naturally. Bass feels impactful, not muddy. Voices stay clear and anchored. You stop second-guessing volume. It's not a tiny bar for background noise. It's not a system that tires quickly at some point. Comparing specs endlessly just slows you down. You already know which experience you keep imagining in your space. Choosing it is how you finally end the settling phase. Don't let this be one of those upgrades you delay and then regret every time your current sound feels shallow. If you're ready for audio that actually fits the moments you care about, check availability now and make the move while it's still straightforward.